And here we have the snake I have been searching for multiple weeks in my YouTube videos. Can you guess what it is? It's a tiger snake, and a stunning one at that. This snake made it into someone's backyard shed. They went in there to get something, got the fright of their life, and wait till you see this big boy. He is beautiful. Here he is, come outside. He's coming back out. I'll wait for him there. Yeah, there we go. You stay away from my fingers. That is a really, really nice snake. Wow. That is a really nice snake. Hopefully he wants to play ball and let us admire his beauty. And there he is. Tiger snake. Now we want to be very careful with this guy. These are not a snake to be messed with. But I just need, look at that little death roll, thinks he's a crocodile. I just need you guys to appreciate the beauty, the colours, and just how stunning this Australian snake is. You can see how he tries to climb himself, get up higher. He wraps around my arm and then climbs up his body. It makes it a little bit sketchy, but yeah, this is by far, without a doubt, my favourite Elapidae. Probably my favourite snake in the world, and a stunning, stunning example at that. Not a snake I want to mess around with too long. So we're going to send him on his way. Off you go, my friend. Look at that. No, I'm leaving you alone. Look at the colour. Look at this snake in his defensive posturing. He is stunning. The phone does not do this snake justice at all. You're free to go, buddy. I don't know what you're doing. Go on. You want me to walk backwards? I'll walk backwards. I'll let you go. There he goes. He just wanted to hang out for a little bit. What a snake! Yes! Oh, guys, that is my year made. 2024 has been made. It's December 2024. Made. That's even made 2025. Oh, for anyone that watches the channel, I dare say, as long as something miraculous happens in the next couple of weeks, that is the first appearance of a tiger snake on Newbies Wildlife channel. And what a specimen, what a fine example to make debut. Oh, I'm sure you guys can see why these guys are just my favorite snake. Oh, my arm's getting sore. Oh, in the gym this morning. They're a very dangerous snake if you are bitten by a tiger snake. The LD50, I think they listed at number 4 most venomous in the world. Little dragon in here somewhere. Oh, where are we? Oh, mountain dragon. Oh, Rankinia dimensis. I'll see if we can have a look at him. Hang on. Oh, he's not moving. I'll finish my spiel. Yeah, they are listed at number 4 most venomous in the world. The Western Desert Taipan temporalis, I think, is now listed at number 3 behind the eastern brown, above the coastal taipan, which pushes everything back, which would put the tiger snake at number 5. But yeah, not a snake to mess around with. Hopefully that luck's changed and we're going to start to see more tiger snakes on the channel, because that feels good. Now let's see if we can look at this dragon. No, he's done the Harold Holt on me. I can't see him. Oh, there he is. Oh. Oh, he just went ballistic. I don't know if you even would have got it on camera. Actually looked like a gravid female. It's a little pork chop. I've been thinking about making a compilation video of all different catches, not just snakes, mostly red bellies that I've got little throwaway videos of, but other animals too. But I want this tiger snake to have its own video on the channel. So let's see what else happens this week and next week. And we'll make a little weekly video, which is going to include the tiger snake. I guarantee red bellies and potentially something else. But yeah, we're making a tiger snake video. So I'll see you tomorrow, the next day, the day after, whatever. It's coming in this video now. So it's a new day, and how about that tiger snake? What an absolute ripper that is. The best. So I thought we could finish this video off in a bit of a wholesome way. I've got 2 releases to do today. I've got a red-bellied black snake to release that was run over by a car. Only the second time I've ever seen an Elapidae run over and survive. Normally the pythons get away with it. They're a lot more robust. There's a lot more to them. They can get run over. We have them in care. We fix them up. Good to go. But normally the venomous snakes, they don't make it. It's an incredible sight to see. He's only a little red belly. He's going back home. And then we've also got a pink tongue skink. Now, if you guys haven't heard of the pink tongue skink before, they are absolutely incredible. And the one I've got here is an absolutely stunning individual. Make sure you hang around and get a look at the pink tongue skink, because he's a phenomenal lizard, so much so I'm even thinking about when Trico goes outside getting a pair to go in his enclosure. That would be awesome. They're a cool lizard. But first off, we just rescued a red-bellied black snake out of a battery compartment in a big horse RV mobile. I didn't film it on my GoPro. I've got a couple clips on my phone I might be able to put in, but it might be a bit stretched out. But yeah, I'll put those in now. If I let go of you, you're gonna do that. Yeah, I am trying to help you, buddy, I promise. We don't want you coming up near my arm either. You can see just from me pulling him out, all his shed's starting to come off. Poor bugger. Yeah, as you saw, the snake, it was wrapped around all the cables. It took so much convincing to come out until he decided to shoot up over the top, and I quickly grabbed him and he was so agitated. You see latches onto the pipe there. Managed to sort of coax him out once he got worn out enough. And you're about to see, he's in an extremely compromised position. One, today's a 40-degree day. It's not ideal to relocate snakes. This guy was up in the caravan trying to get cool. If I go move him out into the open on a 40-degree day, not ideal. Number 2, which adds to how compromised this snake is, and the main reason I've still got it here, is he is deep, deep in shed. As I was hanging onto the snake, the shed was actually coming off, and his eyes are so opaque, he would have such limited vision. So to move and relocate that snake on a 40-degree day with limited vision, it's not a death sentence, but it's definitely not ideal. And you guys know I have the utmost care. I do this for the care of the snake, and having this guy in care for a couple of days just till he gets that skin off, it's a little bit cooler. It's not going to do him any harm. If anything, it's going to do him the world of good and give him, even if it's 1% chance more of surviving in his new home, I'll take that any day. All right, let's have a look at him. And there's our red-bellied black snake. You can see how much of his shed's coming off. So he's bound to shed any second. Oh, I hate to say it, but this is from me trying to get him out of the, oh, it's not that bad, to be honest. This is just from me trying to get him out of the RV when he was wrapped around everything. The shed is that ready to go that it was literally falling off with me grabbing him. The eyes are so opaque. So yeah, basically I'm gonna put him in the bag, wrap him up in the bag, put a new bag on for our next red belly. Then I'll set up an enclosure for this guy for a day or two. Put a big water bowl in, he can get that shed off, and then we'll send him home. You wanna come say hello, Crashy? Come here. Come here. You say hello. Oh, you roll in something? You stinky boy. Oh, he's rolled in duck poo or something. Go away, yuck. Now you need a bath. Do you need a bath? Alrighty, on to our miraculous recovery. Our red-bellied black snake that was run over by a car. So, I'm just gonna put a brand new bag on and we're gonna go release this snake. Now he was a local snake. He came from up the road on my parents' street actually. A good mate I went to school with a long time ago now had obviously seen my stuff on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. So he knew I did all this. So he sent me a message. Red-bellied black snake's been run over on my street. Do you wanna come check it out? You bet your bottom dollar I do. So if I didn't sort of show everyone what I was doing, this red-bellied black snake would have been run over by the next car to come down the street and he wouldn't have the chance of being released today. So, 1, I'm glad people are watching. 2, thanks Camo, you are the saviour of this red-bellied black snake, not me. All right, now let's flick over to a clip of the night I caught this red-bellied black snake. Now. Okay, I didn't even bother filming last night, guys. You can see a little bit of blood there, but this stunning little red-bellied black snake was actually run over by a car. I've never had a venomous snake being run over and survive, especially having its head run over. You can see a little bit of muscle coming out there. Otherwise, the body's intact, so he might have only just gotten clipped and he might be lucky. So, I don't know, he's still alive today and quite sprightly, so I'm definitely going to give him a chance. Let's see how he goes, fingers crossed. Alrighty, you're back. Let's go have a look at him now. Alrighty, so in here is our next red-bellied black snake. You can see him curled up in there. It's a little bit smaller than the last one. I've checked on him a couple times, but we do want to make sure he's moving right. He's got a little bit of a head tilt, which is quite normal in reptiles that have been run over, but it does go away in time. He's already lost a lot of that head tilt and he's coming back to normal. But yeah, we'll get him out of here and see if he wants to show us that he's ready to go. And there, straight away, you can see the difference in colour. This snake has obviously shed recently compared to our last one that is about to shed. The jet black and the vivid red, that's not ideal, to be honest. What this snake's doing right now could be indicating still a little bit of a neuro... Oh, or is he going to uncoil out? No, he was playing mind tricks with me. I've seen that in snakes and reptiles before with neuro injuries. They can only seem to go one way. I've had it with a lace monitor. That, let's put you back in. You wanna go back in your hide? There he is. I've had it with a lace monitor in the past that for about 4 to 5 months it could only just walk around in circles, just in circles. Once that pressure came off the brain, the injury kept healing and healing and healing. 6 months time it could walk like nothing ever happened. I think that snake was just playing silly buggers. He was just trying to hide from me curling up like that because he shot off in a line. But yeah, I've just put him back in there and he's happily coiled up, but we'll get him out one more time, have another good look at him, and then we're gonna run him back up to the same creek system that he came from. Yeah, no, look at him. He's definitely got the moves. He's trying to get away. Yeah, he can move. Boy, can he move. You can see that little bit of muscle that was hanging out of his mouth is gone. I don't know exactly which side it was on because it's not there. And look at the vividness, the colors on this snake compared to the one we just bagged up. I would say this snake has shedded fairly recently and the other one is about to. Let's get you home, buddy. Now, because it is such a hot day, but I don't want to keep this snake any longer. He's ready to go. The temperatures are good for him as long as I find him a suitable place to hide out in the brunt of the day, which is here. So we got this dried up creek bed. There's a dam at the top, still a few pools. and the proper creek systems at the bottom. And this is the creek system that this snake was actually initially from. As long as I can find a good spot for him to hide out until he's ready to rock and roll again, he should be completely fine. Whew. So I think I'll release him into here. We got, oh gee, better be quick, GoPro's about to die. We've got this fallen tree, which is going to be a nice labyrinth of root systems and holes for him so that he can hang out in for as long as he wants to. It's going to be nice and cool on a warm day. Fallen tree out over the creek, and you got all this marshy area, which is going to be abundant in food sources, frogs, skinks. I got to get this guy out of the bag before we die. Home time, my friend. Home time. Oh. Ready? You're free. Ready? Away you go. Why do they never move fast when I say that? And away he goes. Alrighty. Now, how good is that? Now, that's a fantastic example, and I don't know the right word, but a fantastic example of teaching me and you guys what these animals can survive. When we have venomous snakes run over in the future, we know they can survive. If anyone accidentally runs over a snake, ring us, because they can survive. And the GoPro died. No matter what, if the animal's injured, if you suspect it to be injured, ring a snake catcher, ring your local wildlife organisation, wildlife rescue, and let's do what we can. But now I cannot wait to show you guys this pink-tongued skink. These guys can be nocturnal, especially on days like this. They'll tend to be more nocturnal than diurnal. They're also semi-arboreal, so we're going to head back up to where this guy came from this afternoon. Once it starts to cool down, that's when this guy would be active. We'll hopefully find a nice bank of gardens, a bank of trees in their yard, which he was using to climb up, access the roof cavity, come down, eat his slugs, go back and forth, back and forth. So yeah, we're going to send that guy home this afternoon. So yeah, can't wait to show you guys that. And I don't know if you guys are ready for this. Here is our last and most certainly not least animal release for the day. Look at that, a pink-tongued skink. Absolutely awesome little critter. Now, they are often mistaken for blue tongues, but they aren't even in the blue tongue family. They're in the Cyclodimorphus family. So this fella's cousins would be she oaks, which are another unfamiliar sight, just like these guys. A lot less common than your humble blue tongue. Now, one thing you'll notice on this guy, different to the blue tongue, he's got longer arms, longer fingers and toes, and a much longer tail. Now, the reason for the long arms, legs, toes, and fingers are because these guys are semi-arboreal. Hence why this guy was in a roof. Now, one thing blue tongues are known for is having some sort of tolerance to our snake venom. Mostly black snake venom. But this guy was bitten. I have no doubt he would have been bitten by the eastern brown snake. Like, they had a tangle and fell out of the roof together, then were stuck in the shower together. And I've kept him for a couple of days just to make sure he is fine for release. And he's showing no ill effects, like, at all. I hung on to him just in case there were any signs that he'd been envenomated, but no, this guy is ready to rock and roll. And you'll also notice it's coming on dusk. These guys are also active at night. They are nocturnal in this kind of weather. It was a 40-degree day, so this guy will be very active at night. They are also active in the day. On a day like this, normally out at night. We're gonna run this fella up, get him back home, and get him out of my hands, but he's been more than a pleasure. I'm actually tossing up getting some when Trico goes outside, because yeah, I'm in love with this species of lizard. He is so damn cool. All right, off you go, buddy. Keep going. And away he goes. This is a beautiful part of the mountains. There's so many plants and trees just absolutely everywhere. So that house had these beautiful bushes just overhanging the house there. So the lizard and the snake have obviously been able to work their way up. Pink tongue, normal, yes. Eastern brown snake, not as normal, but yeah, work its way up into the roof. How amazing that we were able to return the lizard exactly where he came from. We took the brown snake back in the bush, but they were happy for the pink-tongued skink to come back, probably where he's lived his whole life. No better resolution than that. No signs of envenomation. Whether they got some immunity, who knows? And back where he belongs. Now all we got to do is release our Red-Bellied Black snake once he sheds, which will be only a day or two, I reckon, and I'll see you there. Gee, what a jumping around video, but yeah, let's get it done. It is the next day and this Red-Bellied Black snake has already shed his eye caps. His eye caps and his head, which is all I was worried about. I just wanted him to have better vision before I release him. If that gives him 1% chance, better rate of survival after being relocated, I'll take it. Like I said, it's not a 40-degree day today. It's actually like a beautiful 25. And the snake can actually see. He can actually see, navigate his new home, work out where and what he wants to do. I do have to stress, his new home is still in his home range. Whenever we release snakes, we need to stay in their home range, as close as you can to the capture site in the most suitable location. Otherwise, the snakes can unfortunately perish. Hopefully you guys have been able to hang around this long. The video's been jumping around through a few different things. Hopefully it's kept it interesting. It'll be an interesting one to put together as well, but let's get our little friend out the bag. He's a bit of a firecracker, so I don't expect him to hang around, and I'm not gonna bug him anymore. I'm just gonna let him go. So you sit here and I'll be back. You fellas come up here and I'll see if we can, you sit there. There he is. Oh, you make it. Oh, no, there he is. There he is in there. Probably just going to wait till my ugly mug disappears. Oh, there he goes. We are. Yeah, that's better. Away, go that way. Down into the bush. I told you it was a bit of a firecracker. Turns back around on me. Thinks he's a brown snake or something. He's in this tuft of grass. He'll go down here. This is actually a beautiful spot. Similar habitat behind me, farmlands and dams. If he goes down that way, he's in the bush in the Hawkesbury River. I think it's going to be Christmas Eve. It should be Christmas Eve. So have a fantastic Christmas, guys. Hope you guys get everything that you want. And then next week we'll be back. The video will come out on New Year's Eve. So everyone's probably going to be out drinking and not watching me video. But either way, Tuesday is the day we drop the videos, so we'll drop it. It'll be a bit of a yearly wrap up. I'll probably do like a top 10 herps of the year or top 5 reptile rescues of the year. Yeah, it'll be a bit of a wrap up, but again, everyone's gonna be out drinking, so who knows if you're gonna watch it. But have a very Merry Christmas, and hopefully I'll see you guys next week.